Good to see you again.
I found Leifnir's body.
No, it can't be. Oh my. And all this time I was thinking he'd been unfaithful to me. I feel so stupid. I've been a fool, wasting my time sitting here helpless when I could have sent help sooner. Perhaps this is all my doing. What's done is done. Here, I want you to have this. Bringing me closure was kind of you. Be careful and stay safe.
Mother, I finished cutting at the northern stand. Where do I move on to now? I was hoping to head into Riften for supplies, but I can do that after I'm done with the elms.
My lady, Maven Blackbriar has sent word that she requires your seal in order to expand her shipments into Morrowind.
But of course, tell her she'll have it. Maven is one of the few people I can trust.
Need a ride? My carriage is the safest way to travel. Good morning.
You didn't hear this from me, but we've uncovered a plot to kill the Emperor. It gets better. The ringleader, one of the Emperor's own elite guard.
I'm staying out of this.
This should be good.
I'm getting out of here.
Someone do something.
Those fools are actually fighting! My money's on the big one.
I'm getting out of here.
Please, someone do something.
I'm getting out of here.
Excuse me, Sarah. Have you seen my pa? Well, he was trading at the market stalls, and then he was gone. And I can't find him. Alright then. What? What is it now? Talking cheap, Captain.
Somebody, help!
A septim or two to get you a few meals, if I like what you say.
Fair trade, Captain. For a few clink, I'll sing like a
Someone do
sparrow.
something.
So what do you want? See you later, Captain.
I'm getting out of here.
God, another fight!
Yeah?
I'm staying out of this.
What's the most expensive thing you've ever stolen?
I don't much do big jobs. I'll take what I need, and most people here don't have much of value, except to themselves anyway. But this one time, some big merchant came marching into the city, fat as anything. And behind him was a caravan full of all sorts of treasures. I managed to pinch the biggest ruby I've ever seen from him, while he was slobbering all over the meats in the market, and on Helga's backside. But one of the bigger boys ducked me into next to Midas, and took the gem. Big as a scrib it were too. Still, the guards lopped off his head on the way out of the city, so don't feel too sore about it.
You didn't feel bad for the boy?
He beat me bloody and stole me riches. Then he was stupid enough to get caught. I wouldn't have got caught.
I'm getting out of here.
Tell me about Riften.
Riften is a stink hole, full to bursting with suckers of all kinds. You got the lovers coming in all trussed up to get trothed at the temple, giggling like maids. You got the guards who don't know a dog from a dragon, and the city folk who seem to want to get robbed blind.
They're trying to build a life. People can't just up and leave.
Yeah, well, neither can I. I do what I have to get by. Not everyone gets to snuggle up in the warm beds with Mama and Papa reading them some foolish story about heroes and maidens and loincloths.
How do you manage to keep fed?
Those fools are actually
You're
fighting.
joking? There will always be that stinker of a fool ready to pat my head and lose their purse. Or a fellow sneaky type wanting the freshest news that's trickled down into the gutter.
My money's on
And
the
when
big
fools are short, there's always skeevers to eat. Cook up nice with a touch of pilfered garlic and a dab of lifted lavender. Lots of skeevers in the Warrens. I don't like it down there though. Full of crazies and some mage type who sets my spine a tingling.
A lot of people come to you for rumors then.
Of course. A good bit of information lets me now steal more than some old stolen plates or a pair of pilfered pants.
Where are your parents?
But I was a sailor with a kid in every port from Serenine to Stros Mackay. One of them ports is Windhelm, and one of them kids is me. Ma's a skooma fiend. She likes to go where the skooma is. One day she went off into the ratways to get us some more, and never came back. Probably murdered for the clique she had on her. Or maybe it was a skooma that done her in. Don't matter all that much to me.
Someone, do something!
If she showed up here tomorrow night, right as rain, I'd spit right in her face and tell her to go kiss a daedra. I'll take care of myself.
I'm staying out of this.
Why not join the Thieves Guild?
So they could take a big chunk of my spoils. I do just fine on my own.
Watch what you're doing!
Where do you sleep?
I got me a bedroll right by the fire in Beggar's Row. Would be aces if Edda didn't snore.
I'm getting
See you
out of
later,
here.
Captain.
Kill her.
Greetings, traveler. I don't think we've met. My name's Kayleen. That's right, the Kayleen, professional bard, playwright, and stage actress. Okay, I'm really just a beggar, but you didn't hear that from me.
I'm getting out of here.
Why pretend to be an artist?
Well, the Nords value hard work. Some people like it when a beggar shows a little gumption. If I say I'm an artist, the locals do their best to keep my name on the wind.
What sort of performances do you do? Any original stories or compositions?
No, why try to reinvent the wheel? Why not make it faster and rounder? We try and improve on the old favorites. For instance, last week, me and some of the other beggars did a stirring rendition of Fiori and Holger. Only in this play, Fiori was a vampire and Holger was the sun. Earned us 2 septims apiece. We ate real good that night.
Please, someone do something!
Are you performances well known throughout Riften?
Absolutely. A beggar is nothing without her patrons, and I owe everything I have to the townsfolk here. That's why, as a pretend artist, I do my best to give them more of what they want. Namely, me. Sometimes that means running around with a bucket on my head. Other times, I'm using that bucket as a drum.
It seems you've fallen on hard times.
My luck may be down, but my spirits are high. But they'll feel even higher with a coin or two.
I'm getting out of here.
Here, have a gold coin.
Thank you, traveler. What would you like me to perform?
My money's on the big one.
I would like to hear you sing.
Excellent! This one is called In the Clouds. Once was a simple farmer who ruled with an iron foot and made sure that his livestock were acting as they should. The sheeps were always sheepish, the plants planted in the ground. The ducks were always ducking and the horses horsed around. All across the farm they did their namesakes proud, all save the wistful farmer whose head was in the clouds.
I'm getting out of here.
Somebody help!
Hey, watch what you're doing! Do something!
Sugar and sands, friend. Can I interest you in a bouquet of flowers for your special someone? May your road lead you to my store. Yes? Do come back.
I'm getting out of here.
Gold will not buy happiness. Give it to you, Shari. Let her be miserable.
What kind of flowers do you sell?
Many types. Blue ones, purple ones, white ones. Every color and smell you could ask for. But why would you ask for something specific? That is not romantic. Why not buy them all and give your love a special surprise? Alright then. The caravan Khajiit think the guard racist, but they simply haven't paid the gate fee. That is how Riften works. May your road lead you to my store.
I'm getting out of here.
Gold will not buy happiness. Give it to you, Shari. Let her be miserable. Do come back. The caravan Khajiit think the guard racist, but they simply haven't paid the gate fee. That is how Riften works.
Do you work for the temple?
No, I am in business for myself. I am not here to make love. I am the love of my life. Go find me a mirror, and I will kiss it. But you love many things, and those things require flowers to keep them happy, or they will find someone else. Someone with flowers.
You've never thought about marriage yourself.
I told you, I am already married to you, Shari. The only bottom I lick is my own. Show me my back so I can pat myself on it.
How is the store faring? You seem in a hurry to sell.
I am in no hurry. Business is good. Many people know that without flowers, they will die miserable and lonely. If my words are fast, it is because that is the way. I was taught by my mother that a trader must manage their store as if their fur was on fire. I must sell for tomorrow's profits as much as today's. You never know when the lean times will come.
Who are your best customers?
Helga is my best customer, although it is not because she buys the flowers. The men of Riften buy the flowers so their wives do not notice they are coming home wearing Daedric boots. Some, like Bercy, do not even associate with Helga, but they are so pathetic that flowers are the only thing keeping their marriage together. The bachelors come here too, because they know without flowers, their amulets of Mara might as well be a garland of anchovies.
Help! Someone do something!
How will a bouquet of flowers improve a person's love life?
The flower is a natural aphrodisiac, more potent than wine, cheaper than diamonds. Liquor will make you shed your inhibitions. The flower will make you lose all control of them.
I'm getting out of here.
Hey, watch what you're doing!
My face and body are its own aphrodisiac.
It is a fine lure, but like the flower, all things wilt over time. The novelty of your body is the same, but unlike the flower, you cannot buy a new body, not unless you pay a face sculptor. Flowers are much cheaper.
The way you describe it, your business must have its ups and downs.
Love is like the seasons. There are winters and springs. When people don't buy flowers, things go bad and everyone hates each other. This is winter. I tell them spring never comes because they are not buying flowers, but they are poor, so they try talking to their spouse instead. This is why Helga's bed is never cold and the wives are being cheated on. Helga does not bother with the talking. She just buys flowers and puts them under her frock.
Please, someone do something.
I would like to smell Helga's flowers.
You must buy flowers then. This is what I tell Sadrin all the time. He says he's bought hundreds of flowers. I tell him he needs to buy thousands. You are not as ugly as Sadrin, so maybe a couple hundred will do.
Did your parents value saving money?
Yes, they were not wealthy, but they had a prosperous marriage, as they were never short on flowers. You could learn something from them. Father was a gardener, but every night he would steal a red flower for my mother. Naturally, they could not keep their claws off each other. But to answer your question, we learned to save our coin when it was plentiful. Just as the squirrel gathers nuts to prepare for the winter.
Good for you. A septum saved is a septum earned.
Perhaps it is smart for me to save, but for you, the gold falls like the snow in the evening star. If you do not spend it, it will bury you. Come, buy some flowers and save yourself from certain death.
I want to go back to my earlier questions.
Yes, but remember why you are here. Customers should talk less and buy more.
I'm not interested in your business. I want to know more about you.
Why? There is nothing to know. Talking to me will not make you happy. Buying from me will.
Okay. But I just want to ask some questions first.
This makes me very happy. You Shari will not go hungry tonight. For this, I will answer your questions.
What do you do when you aren't selling flowers?
I do not have time to do anything else. I must work to earn gold, or I will not last a day. I scratch and I claw. I am not a burly adventurer like you. I am not a whore like Helga. I cannot flex my muscles or open my legs and be guaranteed a warm bed. I am like the one who pushes the millstone. I am a grinder. I grind for coins, and every day is a grind.
As a Khajiit, do you get harsh treatment from the locals?
Some refuse to talk to me, but the Riften is a city with lizards, beggars, elves, and thieves. I work with the temple. I am the least of their concerns. One time, I bumped into the one they call Woolwolf Snowshad. He started screaming, and chunks of his dinner started to rain on my face. I was not wearing a hat, so this rain was very uncomfortable. I could have covered my face with my hands, but they were busy elsewhere. I did not have to sell as many flowers that day.
You shouldn't be so evasive. What if I was a dashing suitor?
It matters not. I am my own soulmate. The only fur I pet is my own. If I see my face in your eyes, I will lick them. Do come
I'm
back.
getting out of here.
Please, someone do something.
Need a ride?